So I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a post from NFC East War, which is one of the Facebook groups where all of the NFC East fans are in. It's like 60,000 plus people in it. And they decided to troll the Eagles fans. First of all, I'll say this. I don't think any quarterback in the NFC East is a game changer if we're going by Cam Newton's game changer or game manager. I agree with Cam Newton when he talks about game changer versus game manager. Jalen Hurts is not a game changer. Dak is not a game changer. Nobody in the NFC East has a quarterback that's a game changer. Now, we don't know if Washington just drafted one. We're going to have to give him time. I will say that Dak Prescott and Hurts are obviously better quarterbacks than Daniel Jones. They've always been better quarterbacks. They were better prospects. And so it's always hilarious when people troll the Eagles fans about it because sometimes y'all actually get worked up about it and y'all try to defend Jalen Hurts like he needs to be defended. Like everybody knows that they were better quarterbacks than Daniel Jones. Like I said, Daniel Jones might have got drafted sixth, but at no point was he ever a better prospect than those two quarterbacks because we got to understand that when it comes to drafts, the talent is not always the same in every draft. That draft class that Daniel Jones was in, the quarterback class, was terrible. We now have two of them on our team. And I think I prefer this comparison over Vanilla Vic. I hated Vanilla Vic because I hated Mike Vick when he was with the Eagles. I used to watch the games and Mike Vick would take off and I'm like, why can't nobody catch him? And I'm sitting down thinking to myself, like, realistically though, I was a big fan of Mike Vick when he was with the Falcons, and everybody knows that Mike Vick has real life 99 speed, so he was very fast. And so, yeah, he used to piss me off when he was with the Eagles. I used to be so mad because he was so good and he was so fast. And like I said, I was a Vic fan prior to him coming to the Eagles. But the vanilla Jalen Hurts comparison is hilarious to me. I mean, when you look at the numbers, before he got Brown, I think he played one less game than Daniel Jones and threw 16 touchdowns. So you could say, he obviously threw more touchdowns than Daniel Jones, but the talent was much better. Like, if you look at the talent that the Eagles had prior to getting Brown, you guys stole Smith from us. Like, that was supposed to be our wide receiver. And honestly, I have not forgiven the Eagles and the Cowboys for that. I actually hate you motherfuckers. Like, I've been seeing Eagles fans complain about Giants fans complain about the Saquon Barkley situation. And I'm like, we don't like you guys. Like, why are you trying to police us complaining about that scenario? We don't like the Eagles. We don't like the Cowboys. We're always going to be talking shit about each other. And the Cowboys we can't beat, regardless of who they start at quarterback. Because I saw someone say, well, at least Dak is undefeated against the Giants in Daniel Jones' career. And I'm like, it doesn't matter if it was Daniel Downs or whatever imaginary quarterback you want to put on the Giants. The Giants just aren't as good as the Eagles and the Cowboys over the last few seasons. It's not just the quarterback. A lot of people are like, oh, well, maybe if you swap the quarterbacks around, it would be different. No, Dak Prescott's not taking the Giants anywhere. Jalen Hurts definitely not taking the Giants anywhere. And I'm talking about if if we're looking at the teams over the last few years, if you just swap those quarterbacks for Daniel Jones, even in the good year where we went to the playoffs, and let's just say you put Daniel Jones on the Eagles, I'm not saying that Daniel Jones takes them to the Super Bowl, but he's definitely going to beat the Giants because the Eagles are an overall better team. A lot of y'all like to focus on only quarterbacks. Even some of the Giants fans that don't like Daniel Jones are like, well, at least Jalen Hurts and Dak are good quarterbacks. And I'm like, yeah, but you got to look at the team around them. Again, I understand they're better than Daniel Jones, but a lot of the success with the Cowboys and the Eagles starts with y'all offensive line. Y'all consistently have good offensive lines. We've consistently had bad ones, even dating back to my favorite quarterback, who was Eli Manning. The only quarterback jersey that I have ever worn has been Eli Manning. I do not give a damn about Daniel Jones outside of him playing for the team and winning games. I'm not a stan. I've always told the other fans that were saying that Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts that it's not true. It's not just a situation. They're just better prospects. They were always better prospects, and then they came in and played for better teams. But this whole idea that, Daniel Jones is so bad. That's why the Giants is bad. No, it's a lot more than Daniel Jones. But yeah, this is still funny to me, man. Vanilla, Jalen Hurts. I like that better because, like I said, I was a Michael Vick fan, and when we said Vanilla Vick, I was not happy with that. But yeah, I just thought this was funny, man, because the Eagles fans, y'all are over here getting worked up in the group. A lot of people are taking this shit serious, bro. Like seriously, come on.